Good evening, everyone. Today we are having this Global Tech Matters Tech Seminar coordinated by SE International Private Limited Singapore and Guild of International Speakers and Trainers Singapore. Today we are having two talks. The first talk session will be taken by Mr. S.M. Kanakaraj, who is a mechanical engineer having nearly 25 years of experience in professional engineering side. More than that, he is also very much experienced in sales and marketing division. He is a managing director of Mark Tech Pro and Consultants Private Limited, India. They represent Smalley in India. Smalley is the world leader in wave spring technology, which is very prominent to use in many applications. Today, he will speak about the applications and the technology-oriented aspiration through his talk on enhancing lightweight technology by using wave springs in new product development. Recently, I met him in Singapore. He is very much enthusiastic to share his ideas to the people and community because it is leveraging not only in the production engineering, also in many kind of applications in the near future. So I'm very happy to welcome Mr. S.M. Kanakaraj for this session today. Sir, please take over your desk. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Good evening. I am Kanakaraj from Mark Tech Pro Consultants. So we do represent Smalley in India. And today we will have a short tech talk about this wave spring technology. So Smalley is the global leader and inventor of wave spring technology. The concept of wave spring is wherever you are using a coil spring, the same spring force deflection can be achieved with the 50% height. So the entire size, weight, and raw material cost can be brought down. So that is the main advantage of the wave springs. So because of its crest-to-crest design, so this will provide the same force and deflection which a coil spring can provide. Approximately, it can reduce up to 50% of the height. So because you need certain force and deflection, you are building using a coil spring. And in order to accommodate that height, you have to build a very bigger assemblies, like in a valve or a pump or a mechanical seal or an actuator. So in this crest-to-crest wave spring, you can build a compact, lightweight assemblies. So this enhances to design a compact and smaller components assemblies. Also enhancing the usage of raw material is also reduced. And these wave springs can be fit in any radial and axial spaces, very shorter cavities it can fit. And we can offer standard parts. We have about 11,000 standard parts, which is available in 60 plus different materials, starting from carbon steel, also internal model, titanium, tantalum, and stainless steels. And all the product doesn't require any tooling charge because it requires only special purpose machines wherein we take a wire, flatten it in stages, and then wound it. So in this, there is no tooling is required. So there is no tooling charge or tooling development period or tooling cost. So the turnaround time from the design to manufacturing a wave spring is very shorter. And if there is any new design modification required, so that can be done without any additional tooling charge. You can just adjust the machine and we can manufacture any size from 3.5 mm body up to 3000 mm body. We can manufacture the wave springs. And this can also be designed to any cycle life, 1000 cycle or 1 lakh cycle or 1 million cycle, 2 million cycle. So we can able to design if the wave spring is operating between two work heights with the two different workloads. So any questions on this slide?
No.
Okay. So wave springs are available in a single turn also. It's called overlap type and gap type. This is mainly used in bearing preloading and tolerance checker. Say, for example, in automotive engines or gearbox or differential systems, we use, during assembly, we use the shims to take care of that gaps during assembly. So that can be replaced with a better wave spring, so that it provides a cushioning effect and provides a very better performance and longer life for the parts. And this is mainly used in the bearings for the preloading to ensure smooth running of the bearing, and also enhances the lifetime and performance of the bearing and the overall assembly where it is fitted. And also comparing to, there are two methods to manufacture a wave spring, a singleton wave spring. Either you can take a sheet, stamp it, and then form the waves. So what happened in that process? We don't do the stamped wave washer, because what happened in the stamped wave washer, the grain structure will be moving in one direction in the sheet. So when you are stamping, you are damaging the grain structure. So that will reduce the lifetime, or the component made out of stamped process will reach the fatigueness very easily. That will not provide the spring force until the life cycle of assembly. Whereas here, we take a wire, flatten it, and then mount it. So the circular grain structure is not damaged. So this possesses superior strength and stability and offers the spring force until the life cycle of assembly. So Wave spring is a patented one. This is a better replacement for the Belleville washer. The Belleville is like a flat conical washer, mainly used for the spring for purpose. And here we can offer Wave spring, which has a circular cross section. So this takes very less space comparing to the Belleville washer. And all these products are all available in all 60 plus different materials and can be fit into any tight radial cavities. In some applications, they used in the valve application, they used to stack multiple Belleville. So that can be eliminated by using a nested spring. So this provides 2 to 3 times more load comparing to the crest-to-crest wave spring. So this can also reduce the entire size, weight, and robotic cost. This can be operated in a very compact cavities. So this eliminates individual stacks and provides high accurate and repeatable loads, and it's a Belleville stack alternative. So mainly used in the gate valve, globe valve, all industrial valves can be used for the live loading application. Another technique to achieve the higher loads is by interlaced springs. So normally crest to crest are all manufactured with a single turn, but whereas here you can see there are 2 wires. We can even manufacture with 3 wire and 4 wire. So without increasing the height, we can increase the load 2 or 3 or 4 times more. So provides increased loading and greater fatigue resistance. So some of the applications of wave spring or bearing preload can be used in the clutch of any time, industrial clutch and automotive clutches. Used in the valves, all type of valves, industrial valves, connectors, they are one of the major application. Vibration isolators and water valve. So may I know what kind of background you are from, the participants, so that I can share more application details.
They are higher education background people. Mr. Radhakrishnan Subramanian, can you?
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Am I audible?
Yeah, very much.
Yes, you are audible.
Yeah, I'm basically from the financial services industry.
Okay.
Very nice.
But this has been a learning experience listening here, because I'm able to understand what you're trying to say.
Okay, understood.
But maybe what I can do is, in FICCI, where I'm a panel in the technology panel, I can talk to the convener in the concerned vertical, manufacturing vertical.
Wonderful.
And maybe give you a reference there and see if they can make use of your knowledge and wisdom in sharing. That much I can do.
Because my role is mainly to work with the design engineering R&D team.
Oh, okay.
That's where the new product development happens. So it takes 2 to 3 years, but that is where we have to work closely with the design engineers, R&D and engineering team, and get it implemented, do the testing, validate it. And once the production starts, it happens anywhere in the world. So I closely work with the design R&D team, say for example in the aerospace, space, defense, automotive, oil and gas, semiconductor.
Are you on LinkedIn, or can you help me with your profile so that I can share it with my respective people in my network?
Yeah, I will share with Dr. Ram so that we
Okay.
share and so
Sure, sure.
I also take care of Southeast Asia. Apart
Oh,
from
okay,
India.
okay.
Yeah, I am
That's
trained in
nice.
US for this. So we represent the last 7 years, Smalley. It's a very good
Okay.
proven product. So we can able to help it out.
Sure, sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you. The next product of Smalley is the retainer ring. So it's a better replacement for the circlips in the industries. So a lot of people use the circlips. So some of the disadvantage of circlip is it is made out of sheet. They stamp it. While stamping, the grain structure gets damaged. So when you operate circlips multiple times, you get a permanent deformation or get cracked. And also there is a ear which will interfere with the mating hardware. So in order to accommodate that ear, the design engineers has to develop a larger assemblies. And also we need a player to operate it. So in the front side, you can see a retainer ring which is developed by Smalley. This is a 60 years old technology. And what they do, they take a wire, flatten it, and then mount it. So here, there is no ear which will interfere with the mating hardware. And also the circular grain structure is not damaged. So this provides superior strength and stability and offers the longer life and better performance. So no ears to interfere with the mating component, compatible with the stamped ring grooves. So either it is a shaft groove or the housing groove without any modification. You can use the retainer ring in place of the conventional circlips. So this provides 360-degree retaining force. There is no gap. And standards, we can offer 11,000 standard parts. Even though we have got 11,000 standard parts, 70% of our supply is custom made. So it means we can able to design and develop as per the customer application demands. Then we can offer the product in 60 plus different alloys, starting from carbon steel, stainless steel, inconel, monel, titanium, tantalum, helicoid, all exotic metals. And retaining also available from 3.5 mm body up to 3000 mm body. So very easy to assembly, no special tools required, no tooling charge, custom design also. So this is how it is assembled. We take a layer, just insert it to the groove and then push it the remaining part of the retaining ring into the groove. Either it is a housing groove or internal or the shaft groove. So if it has to be, volume is high, it has to be automated. So we can offer plug and plunger arrangement so that it can be assembled in the automated line, production lines, mainly in the automotive and the connector industries. So this is how it is removed. There is a small notch. The cut will be there. You can put a screwdriver or a small special tools. If required, you can use it and then just pull it and remove it. All the videos are available in our website, smalley.com. You can able to refer. We also offer constant section rigs. It's a heavy duty, high impact application. We can select constant section. It's also available in 60 plus different alloys from 3.5 mm body into 3.5 mm body. So we also offer hoopster rig. So with a thin wall, wherever you have a limited group depth, either to hold a gear or a bearing in an assembly gearbox or a differential or an engine or a valve, we can able to use this hoopster rings. And wave ring, it's a combination of both spring as well as retainer ring. So it does dual purpose. It provides a retaining force and also provide the spring force. Certain application demands that. So we offer both wave rings. It's a combination of wave spring and retainer ring. So some of the end configuration, custom-made end configuration of retainer rings. So we can able to design to match the mating hardware requirements. So some of the application can be used in the fitting as a ID-OD lock, clutches, hip replacement in the medical application. So the products are US FDA approved and can be used in the implants also. Pulleys, valves, gauges, ear assemblies. Visit our website, smalley.com. So a lot of videos are available. You can select your required part from our 11,000 standard parts list. And you can also design, custom design. And I'm always available for any support. So about the company, it's a 50 years old American company located in the Lake Zurich, only one manufacturing facility in the world, the state of Illinois near Chicago. Totally 3 lakh square feet built up area, and global offices in France, Sweden, and China, and warehouses in France and China, and factory representative in Panama and India. India is ourselves, Mark Tech Pro Consultants Private Limited. So totally, we have 650 employees, out of which 60 are engineers. It's a global footprint of Smalley. Only one manufacturing facility HQ in US. Others are all technical support and warehouse. Some of the industries which uses the wave spring and retainer ring more commonly are automation, mainly used in the robotics. Space exploration, we supply to NASA, and in India we supply to ISRO in many projects, and also to DRDO, Defense Research and Development Organization. So we are engaged with a lot of defense programs. Medical, off-highway, like Caterpillar. Consumer products, energy, oil and gas, power, aerospace, and automotive. So the main advantage of Smalley is the manufacturing process which they develop, edge wounding process. So in the right, you can see stamped process, wherein, as I mentioned, when you stamp the part, you are damaging the grain structure because the grain structure will be moving in one direction in the sheet. So once it is stamped and then they form the waves, over a period of time, if you put it in a motor or a pump, over a period of time, it loses its spring force and will not provide the necessary force for the bearing preloading. But whereas in the coiled process, in the left-hand side, we do the coil process, or edge wounding process. We take a wire, flatten it, and then wound it. And during wounding, we form the waves. That's how the waves being formed. So here, the circular grain structure is not damaged. So this possesses superior strength and stability and offers the lifetime and performance. And we can even make simple design change during manufacturing new product development without any additional tool or time. And it is more faster, more economical because there is no scrap, as you can see. So standard materials, we often carbon steel, SS302316177, and custom materials, Inconel, Monel, titanium, tantalum, A286 special aerospace grade steel, Eligiloy, Monel, and 60 plus different alloys. Smalley possesses all certificates. ISO, IATF is for automotive, AS910 for aerospace, and all our product RHS reach and DFAS compliant. Thank you. Any questions?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So it's open for discussion. If you have any idea or any suggestion or any way you want to connect to Mr. Kanakaraj for making the transformation in the business or innovation or invention or any contribution to his aspiration to collaborate and join venture. Actually, all of these products are patented in US, correct?
No, long back. Long back it is patented.
Okay.
These patents are all no longer exist.
So
they're the inventor. It's there for 12 years from the start, and now. But for a period of time, they have developed a lot of special purpose machines. A couple of our competitors, their lead times are in months, whereas our lead times are in days.
So my question is, how far it is going to be applicable in the automation or robotics, drones technology, because it's all new innovations. There are so many ways they wanted to find out the new equipments. How far it is going to be applicable because of its convenience to accommodate in the small space.
So in India and globally, we supply mainly to robotics and drone applications. It is mainly used in the bearing preloading, as I mentioned. So it enhances the inner race or outer race. It gives smooth running. So what happens during bearing manufacturing, they give tolerances to assemble. And once it's assembled, there will be play. So once the bearing is fitted with that play, it creates a lot of vibration. And also over a bit of time, it also leads to friction and wear, premature wear and failure of bearings. So that's the reason why they will preload with a singleton base spring. So it embraces the outer race and so it ensures a smooth running of the bearing. So thus reducing the friction, reducing the wear, premature wear, and improve the overall performance and lifetime of the bearings, and thus the entire assembly also. Either it may be a gearbox, or it may be an engine, or it may be a differential systems, or a motor. We supply a lot to electric vehicle motors. Motor manufacturers is upcoming. Very interesting. So we are engaging with both local manufacturers as well as global manufacturers.
Any other questions from the audience side? Actually, in medical equipments and medical devices also nowadays, a lot of the small components are required because of the convenience or the comfort to portable kind of devices and so on. So it would be a kind of big opportunity to use the small device could accommodate this kind of bearings and the wave technology oriented designs.
Yeah, in the dental machines we supply, and also implants, lot of implants, with bone fixturing systems, and lot many applications we are supplying. Because these all eligible are used, which is compatible with the human body, so it will not allow.
So the metal alloys we can choose in the diversified manner.
Eligible is mainly used, so we can able to supply. It's very costly material.
How about the applications in 3D printing technology? They were using this kind of wave adoptions and
You mean
3D printing?
The 3D printing machines?
Yeah.
Yeah, recently I have been to one of the institution in India, premier institution, which developed the 3D print, very high-end 3D print. So now we are closely working with them for the both wave spring and retainering.
Yeah.
And you name any major semiconductor manufacturers like Applied Materials or Lam Research, we supply to them.
Very.
And you name any major aerospace companies like Boeing, Airbus, and their vendors like Eaton, Moog, GE, so we supply to them. And all of them have their engineering design center as well as the manufacturing or the sourcing centers in India. So we support the complete supply chain. We design people, and then the actual assembly manufacturers, and then the service providers, complete chain. Or if you name any major automotive companies like Dana or Eaton, so they are all supplying these parts, these different systems, commits to Indian OEMs like Tata, Leyland, or Mahindra, the electric vehicle manufacturers. We also supply to major motor manufacturers, which is fitted in the EVs, electric vehicles. That is more encouraging, and we have very proven technology product. As I mentioned, the stamped wave washer, which is locally manufactured, which is not meeting the requirement. It fails in between, and it leads to frequent maintenance. So once they fix with our wave spring, so they can able to see the life. There is no premature failures. Our product is a little costlier. It works there.
Any other question from the audience? Madam Ashoka, Ms. Vani, Pratibha, Sir Prakash. Actually, there are several things required for the schools. They wanted to create the simulation laboratory or the innovation and design kind of engineering laboratory. So it would be a kind of opportunity for them to procure the wave technology, the wave design technology oriented kind of inventions and innovations. They could adapt and they can develop so many small devices. The space technology also, the space engineering, they are requiring small components for the satellites, mini satellites, micro satellites. So I think it would be a kind of good opportunity to use these small components.
Exactly. So in the schools and colleges, as you rightly mentioned, we can be engaged for their projects. A lot of startups are there. And also once these engineers graduate, go and join the industries, so they can consider So we want to catch them young. So we want to plant this idea, this concept right from the young stage itself. So maybe in future they can think about this product, and while during DFM itself they can able to consider this technology. Even though it's there for 60 years, it's always upcoming. There is always new applications, new territory, which I am mainly focusing on.
Really wonderful. We could work together for that kind of simulation laboratory or any incubation or fabrication space, either inside the institution or any other corridor industrial estate. So we could engage together the institute industry partnership manner.
Wonderful. No, we closely work with, in India, we closely work with IIT Research Park, present incubation innovation centers.
Yeah.
And IITM is very, very active, and we are already supplying to 3 of their startups. One is space. Recently, they're very successful. You might have seen the newspapers. Very successful. We are a part of it. And also, one is developing motors for electric vehicle. One of the German manufacturer, they developed that. I don't engage in that development activity.
Yeah.
And likewise, we would also like to engage with the Singaporean-based research centers or startups so that they can make use of this technology.
Yes, yes.
So I'll be visiting Singapore often. So with them in person or face-to-face presentation also. Or online.
Especially the Singapore University of Technology and Design.
Yeah.
It is focused mainly for green energy sources or green building, future technology which are going to be adapted well for the smart nation building.
Correct.
Sustainability and the environment, that is the ultimate goal sets. So we could see a lot of verticals and a lot of opportunities begin with this kind of small innovations. Yeah.
Exactly. Because this itself is a very unique product and can be a part of a new product development innovation product. This will further enhance the new design possibilities. That is one thing, which is not possible with the conventional coil spring. They can enhance this, and I can able to help from all the technical support from India, from Singapore, and also from US.
Yeah. Thank you so much for making the day with us.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Is there any other question from the audience side? Dr. Lakshmi, you just joined. Do you have any idea for the STEM oriented projects or STEM education supports?
I will tell you. Just now I joined.
Yeah.
I will tell you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Madam Ashoka, do you have any idea for adopting the technology into the school area? Because you are very much focusing for the climate school, sustainability development, STEM education.
Yes. I would get nice to want to get in contact with Mr. Kanakaraj so that I can connect with coordinator who's doing the STEM labs in schools and higher education, so that I can understand more and how these could be implemented in schools, because we are still in the stage where should they implement this or not in the school, or let it be left to higher education. So this we have to try to make them understand. Maybe in the government schools and the small schools which are mostly wanting going into the innovation projects, because over there they're not at all depending on the high-tech labs as in the schools. They are outside in outdoors. Many students who are in low budget schools are innovating. So they have got some idea and they are free to understand. Here in high schools, in corporate schools, they are only focusing on ranks and what is that? Competitive exam.
Yeah.
So
they are focusing very much for the marks to go
yes.
for the next level.
So there are certain schools which are managed by some NGOs. I can approach them and find out if they will understand. And apart from that, if these, I would like to ask the speaker, how are they connecting with these or sales of these products they're doing? Or
We have these
yes.
stocks in India, in Chennai. I am based out of Chennai.
Chennai, okay.
So for any new product development, we can even consider some free samples. And then once they are proven, then they can go for the production volume, they can purchase from us.
I see. Because I'm from Hyderabad and in an area where a lot of industrial small units are there. So in the road we come across all these where we travel. So that's the reason why I asked where are you and how are you doing the marketing or sales or innovations?
So we have customers in Hyderabad like BHEL. There are few design offices also over there. We work closely with them.
Okay, sir. I would like to have your phone number and contact details so that I can connect with you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Is no more question, then I will switch over for my talk, the presentation. Thank you, Mr. Kanakaraj, for joining today and making the day for us. It's really wonderful to hear from you for the various elements and the features which are available behind with these small devices, which are very much useful and having its own application in many industries. Thanks for sharing all these facts and features with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Ram, for the wonderful opportunity. And thank you all the delegates for a valuable time.
Please stay with me for another 10 minutes. I will finish my talk, then we can have some discussion on that. Yeah. Thank you so much. So, good evening all. Behalf of ACE International Private Limited Singapore and the Guild of International Speakers and Trainers, the society registered in Singapore, I am very happy to present this particular session, Global Technology Matters. My topic is going to cover on smart technology trends and sustainability development goals. As per United Nations, they wanted to engage and envisage for various kind of applications for making the sustainable development goals to be applicable in the smart city development, smart nation development, smart home development, smart factory development, wherever it is going to be applicable. I start from my presentation. Could you see my slides?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. So the title itself covering the smart technology trends and SDGs. As like Mr. Kanakaraj also mentioned, the design technology, it is going to be applicable for various components, various equipments, various manufacturing sectors, and so on. So we have to think and aspirate and making the transformation into the new developments or new area of implications. We have to adapt with the different kind of technologies which are going to be merged together, which are going to be collaborated or making the transformation more efficient and effective. When compared to the sustainable development goals, there are 17 goal sets. We have to implement different kind of technology, the automation, new generation technology like big data sources, robotics, or the blockchain, or artificial intelligence, machine learning, and the drones, etc. Myself, Dr. B. Ramanathan, I am the founder and managing director of ACE International Private Limited, Singapore. Our company is mainly focusing on business management consultancy services in general. We are willing to support for the A to Z aspects of any business, which are very much applicable to the society, transformation for the next level either local, regional, or global level. In addition to that, we are very much focusing for research experimentation and design development, because the innovation products very much require the prototype design towards the mature products to be adopted and applicable. So there are a lot of elements available, lot of involvements with the different agencies. So we are tailor making for the transformation from the prototype to the maturity products. We are also supporting for business funding in different levels. The sustainability development goals, these 17 factors are very much important to consider, from the first goal, no poverty, towards the 17th one, partnerships for the goals. Many goals are very much involving or depending on technology and other supports. Without technology, now we can't live very comfortably. So we have to focus in those technologies to be applicable, to be sustainable, to be adaptable, to be transformable into the next level. So all these things are going to make more focused as well as very much empowered for the communities. So the industrial partners who are willing to apply or making the inventions and innovations to be adaptable successfully by the ecosystem. Small video for you to glimpse about the technology.
Hey, tech enthusiasts. Today, I'm diving into how global tech is saving our planet. Ready to get inspired? First up, let's talk about renewable energy. Solar panels and wind turbines are now more efficient than ever, thanks to advancements in technology. These innovations are reducing our reliance on fossil fuels and cutting down greenhouse gas emissions. Imagine a world powered by clean energy. It's not just a dream anymore, it's happening right now. Next, there's the incredible impact of smart grids. These systems use AI and machine learning to balance energy supply and demand in real time. By optimizing energy use, smart grids minimize waste and reduce costs. It's like giving our energy infrastructure a brain upgrade. And let's not forget electric vehicles. Companies like Tesla and Rivian are leading the charge with their groundbreaking EVs. These cars produce zero emissions and are becoming more affordable and accessible. Plus, with advancements in battery technology, the range anxiety is fading away. Imagine driving without guilt, knowing you're contributing to a cleaner future. But it's not just about energy and transportation. Smart agriculture is another game changer. Using IoT sensors and drones, farmers can monitor their crops with precision. They can optimize water usage, reduce pesticides, and increase yields. This means more food with less environmental impact. Sustainable farming is feeding the world while protecting our planet. Then there's the rise of green buildings. Innovative materials and designs are making our homes and offices more energy efficient. Smart thermostats, LED lighting, and green roofs are just a few examples. These technologies reduce energy consumption and create healthier living spaces. Imagine your home being as eco-friendly as it is comfortable. Lastly, let's talk about waste management. Tech is turning trash into treasure. Advanced recycling technologies are transforming waste into new materials, and with AI, we're improving waste sorting and reducing contamination. The goal, a circular economy where nothing goes to waste. So there you have it. Global tech is paving the way for a sustainable future. From renewable energy to smart agriculture, the possibilities are endless. Let's embrace these innovations and work together to save our planet. After all, we've only got one Earth. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more tech insights. Hey!
Thank you for listening to these small clips I created through the AI, artificial intelligence, the tools available in the internet. So we have to provide the content and it will generate the video clips for us. So it is making very easy for my performance and the delivery, very comfortable to teach you and engage you to listen to the video and transformation to the understanding how it would be adaptable for different environment and different conditions. Here, this slide, they discover the top startups and scale-ups, which are very much advancing to the 17 United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. From the no poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitation, affordable and green energy sources, decent work and economic growth, industry, innovation and infrastructure development, reduced inequalities, sustainable cities and communities, responsible consumption and production, climate action, life below water, life on land, peace, justice, strong institutions, partnerships for the goals. So we have to focus in many ways as the conditions are making to face the challenge, how to apply the modern technical trends, which are useful, which are very much comfort for making the transformation into the different level, like artificial intelligence making its own support in many ways, like just now we have seen the video. So the same way, the big data sources, data analytical tools or softwares and other components, making us to learn certain things from the big data pools. The smart cities are revolutionizing, and it is making the urban spaces more suitable to live comfortably and keeping us very healthy and safety and secure manner. Enhanced urban efficiency, which are using the AI mediation, IoT, Internet of Things, and smart city operations, because the security is now through the surveillance camera. Any deviation or determination, they can easily find it out to attend in the respective place. If any accident happens or any problem associated with the crowd forming places, it could be sensitize the particular governing body, and they will attend as much as possible, as quick as possible. Sustainable development in the green energy sources, especially in the farming. There are a lot of things are applicable where the AI, artificial intelligence, and other big data sources are very much demanded to provide the solutions. Improved public services like healthcare system, land transport system, or any kind of logistics supply chain, or even the governance in the building maintenance and so on. Advanced transportation. Now, the green energy sources are supporting a lot, especially the electric cars or electrical vehicles, which are very much demanded as of now. Economic growth and innovation. There are a lot of economic developments behind with the components like green buildings or social responsibility, water management, sustainable energy source, natural resource management, or sustainable transportation, e-governance, or effective waste management. Inclusivity and privacy. There must need to be a focus for ensuring the equitable tech access for everybody. Smart city, the traffic management, education, reducing the pollution in the air, land, and water. Many ways the shopping malls have the intelligent shopping experiences. Health system must need to be very smart, or any automation kind of supports for the street lights on and off in the nighttime. Electric vehicle charging stations, which are very much demanded as of now. In innumerable number of ways, the electric charging station are going to emerge in the near future. Smart energy system, Singapore's story for the effective management of the energy productions, which are very much environment safe and environment friendly. Smart city concept and the advantages of developing or deploying the technology into the society. There are so many advantages when we are deploying the technology. In the government sectors, they have to raise the policies and implement the legal implications or guidelines, so which are very much useful for us to adapt with the modern trends. Smart healthcare system, smart citizen who are living and their data sources aligned with the government activities for making them to go online, any kind of application or any kind of registration or any kind of sources they want to procure from the government side. Private sectors and business organizations like chambers or any charity organization, NGOs, or any big institutions or big industries, they are willing to use the innovative business products and services, creating more suitable for the revenue creations or revenue management. There are a lot of partnering opportunity with the government by the private sectors, like our Aadhaar card, also one kind of supporting device, or online applications for the passports, or starting any business through online registration and so on. Urban residents, because of the transformation conditions from the village to the urban areas, many places they wanted to find out the smart way how to accommodate a large crowd in one small space. Singapore is ideally mostly crowded place because of the space constraints, but they are making more effective and efficient way to manage all these difficulties. Smart home trends and the ranking which are high for seriousness, urgency, and potential. Edge-based solutions which are offering the less resilience for the community to resiliate back from the risky environment. Wireless technologies, now anywhere, even the smartphone without wireless adoptions, we can't able to use it very comfortably. Home builders, as I already mentioned, globally nearly 26 million devices are forecast to be adopted, and it is also the part of new home construction in 2025. All sensors and other elements which are very much demanded for the modern home. Smart apartments now, more than 20 million existing apartments in the US. The long-term opportunity is with retrofits. Green energy sources are very important to provide the support for the home appliance and industrial applications, where the smart devices and other equipments, definitely 24/7 uninterrupted power supply we are requiring. The new technology trends from the year to year, it is transforming to reach to the next level from 2022, 2023, and 2024. We could see a lot of ranges in the adoptions and innovations which are merging into the ecosystem. So we have to focus very aspire manner how to adapt the AI system or any other new generation technologies which are making us to be comfortable and making the transformation very much useful and applicable to different kind of system or ecosystem. The benefits from the sustainability programs by 2025, increased company brand or reputations at the top, improved resource efficiency, innovation and new products. Just now he mentioned about the new technology adoption and the applications of manufacturing devices and other equipments. Improved customer satisfaction engagement. Customer relationship management is the tricky and critical way. Now everywhere the business ecosystems transforming towards the customer-centric manner. Without customers' reference or customers' inputs, they can't able to run their business very comfortably and competitively. So we have to think in different aspects or different adoptions which are going to support the CRM into the next level. Better risk management. Recently, I heard the risk management, the severity to the non-severity or reduced eliminations of severity. These are all very important because the people wanted to have the safe and secure practices. It is very much applicable for the workplace practices, where the conditions must need to provide some hygienic adoptions for the human being to work and engage the activities in the safe manner. Workplace safety and health in Singapore also very strict, and the compliance must need to be adopted uniformly by all the companies. Here, the 5 trends are going to shape the future of smart manufacturing in the manufacturing sector, sustainability and electric vehicles, Industry 4.0 technology transformation, workforce challenges, the CHIPS Act in the government, which are attracting many investment, supply chain resilience activities and procurements. Environmental benefits, the cryogenic technologies which are going to applicable and adaptable to reduce the emissions, especially the carbon dioxide. In order to control the global warming, we have to find out the alternative technology or alternative fuels which are very much useful for environment-friendly conditions. The liquid nitrogen, hydrogen gas, and so on. energy efficiency by optimizing the energy use, minimum waste production, like there are the coal, the thermal energy plants now transforming towards with the solar energy fields. So all these things are going to make the new way of non-conventional energy adoptions in the near future. Reduce food waste. It is very much useful for us to think and adapt how to make the food shelf life to be extendable in a conditioned manner, or prolonged use of the food consumption in the respective places. Especially the waste productions from the food industries must need to be controlled because of the greenhouse emissions, greenhouse gas emissions. And green technology, the sustainability in the market. Many companies, they are penetrating into the sectors like either cloud providers or solution providers or service providers or end users and regulatory bodies who are providing the guidelines to adopt and apply to the government compliance or legal implementations. Global sustainability trends. Here we could see the graphic presentations, recycling, renewable energy sources, reducing the food waste, permanent remote working, work from home now after the COVID period. It is very much adaptable and applicable. Even institutions also during COVID time, they are conducting the classes through online. Still many places they are having the hybrid mode. Few companies still they are having both offline and online working for their company staff to engage the work practices. Sustainable development adopted with the global sustainable development goals. We have to focus in many ways how to make it more efficient and effective in different sectors or diversified manner, or making the transformation more suitable to retain the environment safe. AC International Private Limited, we are having the products and services, especially we are focusing on the business excellence transformation through different kind of practices to insist for the company strategic direction and focus, the customer relationship to build very stronger. Employee engagements, that is also very important. Leadership engagement, we have to provide the chance for the staff members to become a leader for your company. So it is a kind of ownership mentality, how to make it for their mindset to transform and adapt well. Superior safety, workplace safety is very important. In Singapore, it is a strict compliance and the implications to the environment, safe and secure manner. They have to work together. Innovative products, like new products are emerging and coming into the market. We have to find out how to make it use for our company activities as well as business ecosystem. Consultation and auditing, we are providing the support for license procurement from the government for various company activities. Going global, we have to showcase our ability like ISO standards or other licenses. Research, innovation, product development, that is also very much important. Education and training, where the schools are requiring the industrial support to make the reality in the environment to learn and adapt by the students and faculties. The new curriculum, new practical measurements, or any kind of simulation laboratory or innovation incubation laboratory, we could work together with the institution to prepare the needy things. Digital transformational solutions, as I already mentioned, the new generation technologies are coming out very fast, but the industries are only ready to take and adopt, because the institutions, they have to depend on the curriculum redesign and getting the people to engage for the teaching as well as guiding practices. So we have to focus for the institute industry partnership to provide the necessary supports. Business and management system, that is also very important. Investment and funding resources also very important. Career advisory and supports also very important. We are providing the transformation for the new era. The staff members who are very much required for the upgrading or updated knowledge sources to adapt with the new system. We have to engage for different kind of training aspects. Material sourcing and resourcing, we are providing the support for raw materials to tailor-made customized materials. Yeah. Educational tools, that is also we are focusing now. Smart Nation environment of Singapore is providing a lot of activities and engagements for the students to see how much the developments incorporated and applied in the environment, like the Singapore MRT system, Singapore smart building ecosystem, shopping malls, the safe and secure manner, how to adapt for the different kind of age groups. These are all the values we have to teach them and making them to visit institutions and industries where they can find out the reality and real-time learning. Student exchange program, if the bulk manner they are visiting to Singapore for a certain period, we could engage the adoptions with the local institutions, how to provide the opportunity for them to learn something cross-culture learning as well as global immersion kind of activities. Many other ways, the collaborative and joint venturing projects, we are working together for many applications. Overseas studies now, it is more attractive for the students. They wanted to go abroad to study in renowned institutions or the tier 1 institutions. We are supporting for those people who are having the eligibility criteria to meet out and go and study and settle in abroad. Institute industry partnerships, we are very keen for supporting the space, entrepreneur cell or innovation incubation cell, fabrication space, aggregator space, acceleration space, and so on. Internship opportunities also we are providing. That is the great aspects for the students when they are studying in the student level. It is very good for them to adapt and apply the learning skills in the future jobs. And we are providing the workforce workshop and conducting training and conferences, these kind of online, offline seminars. We are very much eager. Faculty development programs, it is also very much demanded as of now. Either they are in the school as a teacher or colleges and university as a faculty to support for the students learning through curriculum as well as extracurricular activities. We have to focus the faculties who wanted to nourish and cherish in the learning ability to apply for the classroom teaching as well as research areas. Awards and rewards, we are collaborated with the different kind of associations, organizations, or government bodies, or non-governmental bodies, societies. We are working together to recognize the correct scenario for the people to get the awards and rewards. It is also required them to prove their ability and meet out with the KPI standards, key performance index. STEM education and applied learning program. As I already mentioned, STEM education is very important in the school level where they have to practice the students to learn any kind of science or technology, engineering, mathematics oriented skill sets, which are very much applicable to the society. They can learn some prototype design and implement into the environment, how it would be an adaptive things for the futuristic development. These are all the ebooks available from our ACE International. Apart from all those things, we are very keen as a publisher to publish various kind of books, either printed books or online ebooks. So we are welcoming you to join hand with us. We will get the ISBN number from Singapore authority. So we will work together to keep on the continuous learning to be very much useful for the community to learn and adopt and apply well for their futuristic development. Thank you for your patience to listen to me. I'm very happy that sharing my views and ideology, especially for this smart technology environments, how it would be adapted for you and apply for the future development. So is there any questions? I'm happy to answer for you.
Thank you, Dr. Ram. It's a wonderful session.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Can't hear you properly.
Yeah, any question from anybody?
Thanks, Dr. Rao. It's a good session.
Thank you,
And,
sir. Thank you.
Yes, as we have been interacting earlier, I'm also connected with this digital platform for corporate governance and ESG management, where we are helping the corporation in the various aspects, right from the material assessment to now we also developed to look at supply chain until the report generation, which is required by the regulators. Now we are the top 1,000 listed companies. They have to file the report, all these SDG goals. So we are helping them in collecting the data, but depending on the industry, there are a lot of data points which each company has to collect. And we have developed the technology which makes it very easy for them to gather this data and put it in a report form.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We will discuss and we will work together also. No problem.
Thanks. In fact, I also sent you the latest brochure. I'll send it to you again. Yeah.
Sure. Thank you. Is there any inputs or any sharing from others?
So I have a question. So
Yes.
you show a book, online book, free book.
Yeah.
May you know in what way it will help for students or any degree student or some other students?
Yeah, it's a very good question. Actually, it's written by few people. We have collected and collected the different articles and published. They are expertise in their background. They are giving various kind of think tank kind of aspirations for the readers. How much it is possible for them to learn and adopt and apply to the environment or the features what they wanted to use for their practice as well as future project designs and so on. They are giving their details to contact and communicate. So I am also now planning for the next articles to invite from the different expert people. So we are planning these kind of publications in the periodic manner. We will speak about that. If you are interested, I will also welcome you to write certain article for your area of expertise, data analytics or data analytical tools application in different kind of ways like STEM education or any future development in the smart city areas or smart governance areas and so on.
Okay, Dr. Ram, thank you for your.
Thank you. So one person may not be all-rounder in every aspect. So we wanted to invite the experts and expertise who wanted to share their views or their ability to come forward to share with the community. So that is the way, either a legal person or auditing professionals, engineering professional, physicians, or any retiree people who retired from the institutions or government bodies. So we are focusing for the eminent and expert people to come forward and share something. And so far we don't charge anything. Recently I published one book, the single author book, which is available for free in online, but we are charging for the printed version.
Thank you.
So is there any other people who wanted to share? Because today just we published this one 2-3 days back. Many people just they are asking excuse. They are engaging some other plans already fixed in their day-to-day activity today. So we will focus in future. We will make something the announcement and the earlier time that will be easy for them to adapt here and come forward to
The PPT. Hello.
Yeah, hello. Yes.
So you can probably share the PPTs of your presentation and that of Mr. Kanakaraj. Catch more attention of people. They may come back with more questions.
Usually, I don't want to share the slides because we are putting a lot of efforts And I don't know whether Kanakaraj willing to share.
Maybe a link to this. Maybe a link to this.
Yeah,
session.
yeah. The link I will provide to
Yeah,
them.
you
No
can share that
problem.
in the group. So who are
Yeah.
interested?
We know how to tackle the intellectual property issue or copyrights. If somebody will get it and they use it for their purpose or other purpose, they can't manage the thing.
Okay.
So then they will go and make the screening. It will come from those person, this person, that person, like that. So that is the way. So I can fail. If any copyright issue coming with my slides, I can face in a suitable manner. But other people, it might not be possible for them. That's why.
Your minimum.
Yeah.
Your minimum
But the online YouTube link I will share with you. No problem. It's available on my YouTube channel, ACE International, ACE International. Yeah. Live talks already shared. And the recorded session I will share with the people. Thank you. Thank you so much. So any other question, or we can wind up the session? There is no more question, then I can wind up the session. Thank you for joining today and making us to share with you and interact with you. Hopefully we will see in the next session. Please keep in touch with us. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Your next session, Dr. Ram.
Sure. Thank you so much.